Texas, H-Town. The Toyota Center is the site for our matchup. And it's our favorite day of the year in 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. Josh Hart is out there with Devante Graham. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Houston, Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. Green and Tate on the perimeter, and it's Wall in at the 1. Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Ball is so strong, he's able to brush off contact and still find ways to creatively score.
Tate against Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Graham. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Graham's court awareness in action right there. Easily spots a wide open man.
Wall with it. Over Graham. Wall no good. Outside Graham. Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram with the ball. Over Green. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Wall gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Ingram. Good. And Graham with the setup.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defending.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc.
Now here's Green. And that one's good.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Graham, the pass to Ingram. No good. And Houston will come the other way. You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
Wall against Graham. Outside Tate. Pass to Wall. Over to the wing. Here's Tice. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here's Williamson, guarded by Wood. Now Wall. Valanciunas with a rebound. Here's New Orleans now. Here's Hart. The layup misses.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Graham against Wall. Over Graham. Wall no good. And so it's New Orleans with it. Outside Ingram. Oh, it's stolen by Tice. Ball, the pass to Tatum. Here's Tice. And finished off by Tice.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
New Orleans calls timeout. Both teams making substitutions here. And looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The Pelicans, second.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
1:57 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Lewis. Shot to end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Houston. Gordon finds Tate. Outside Porter. Here's Şengün. He's defended by Hayes. It's deflected. A minute 31 left in the first quarter here. And again, no good by New Orleans. Houston in the lead. Here's Porter. Hart pulls it in. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
First one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
This is a young man who's overcome a lot just to be here. I mean, Tate is tough. He has great effort, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat from range. Really a credit to his work ethic.
Porter gets the bucket.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Lewis. Tipped. Now here's Gordon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Tate. Clock at 4. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Pelicans trail. Here's Alexander Walker. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets ahead. They lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And no question, John Wall at his best attacking the rim. But he said when his shot is falling, it's a whole different ballgame.
when my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me of being able to knock down open shots.
And Grant, over his career, Wall, frankly, hasn't been the most efficient scorer.
Yeah, he really hasn't. I mean, a tremendous playmaker, but his jump shot is pivotal. If he gets that dialed in, it could really help his game.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Kevin Porter is out there with Eric Gordon. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Kenyon Martin. And it's Şengün in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Porter gets the bucket. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, B.A. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to Temple. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Ball, he's checked in for Tate. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Marshall. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Temple. And Devante Graham is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Pass to Martin. Porter with it. Here's Şengün, covered by Ingram. Here's Şengün, count it.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Ingram, deflected, and they'll keep possession. Williamson passes to Ingram. Porter with the steal. Down low. That bucket makes him 3 for 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
They have also done a great job of getting hands into passing lanes and coming away with steals in the early going.
And that one's good. Williamson.
This is where Zion shines. Inside, he can be such a dominant force. There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
Pass to Şengün. That shot, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. Outside Graham. The shot comes out, and Houston will come the other way. In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Graham.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
Ingram with the ball. He's against Martin. The shot by Ingram, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Martin misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Williamson, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working into the open man. Really good possession.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hart's checked in for Brandon Ingram, and Lewis is subbed in for Satoransky. free throw, no good.
When we talk about must-watch players, Zion Williamson might be at the top of my list. He can light up an arena with some of his exploits.
Well, he doesn't do it quite as often as he used to, but on any given night, Gordon can still give you 30-plus.
First team foul.
And you watch Gordon's game, Clark. It's the kind that ages well.
Agreed. When you can shoot it, that's the last thing that goes. He's got deep range. He's willing to make the next pass, and when healthy, I think he still is an impact player.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Gordon.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
And he can't hit the second. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
Gordon outside. Pass to Green. Now Tice, covered by Williamson. Tice passes to Green. Now Wood. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Tice. Another shot. Wood misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Lewis. Defended by Gordon. Lewis can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Wood passes to Wall. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
And Williamson throws it down.
The assist.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Tice finds Gordon. 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 tonight. Hart passes to Williamson, and the shot goes. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And stolen by Williamson. And it's the Pelicans on the break. To the left wing. Here's Lewis. Tice defending. And here's Hart. Oh, it's stolen by Tice. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Rockets on top, up by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Houston found themselves in a close game in the first, and trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second half, but tonight they've been key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Pelicans were playing?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. Devante Graham out there with Josh Hart. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. When Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Here's Wall, drives to the hoop, and rejected.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, you're certainly seeing the effort.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Wall against Graham. That one goes. Count it. Wall's got 6.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
Ingram up top, guarded by Wood. And it's blocked by Wood. And they get it back. The Rockets trail. Outside, Green. Pass to Tate. And no good. Ooh, good D by Graham. The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Williamson. Tries again. Back to Hart. There's the 3. Rebounded by Green.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Wall gets the bucket.
And he's got great length for a point guard, and Wall repeatedly is able to do damage inside because of it.
Green against Graham. Outside Hart. To the middle. And there's Graham. That one's good. The assist from Hart. And the Pelicans lead by 2. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
For Houston, Daniel Tice taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Rockets, Martin, he's checked in for Wood, and it's Porter Jr. in for Wall. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Williamson. Temple's checked in for Hart, and it's Alexander Walker in for Graham. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. New Orleans has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Temple. Ingram with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Tate. The shot by Ingram, no good.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Daniel Tice. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Jackson Hayes at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Satoransky, he's checked in for Ingram. And he's good on the second. For Houston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Porter. The Pelicans pull it in. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Satoransky outside. Hayes up top. Pass to Satoransky.
Houston foul. That's his first personal foul.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Excellent D there from Tate. And this game, folks, a close one here in Houston. To the paint. Here's Martin. And another miss by Houston.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
With his first shot attempt. He can't get that one to fall. And Houston will come the other way. Rebounded by Marshall. New Orleans has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Porter finds Green. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting around 41%. Pass to Satoransky. 1:25 left in the third quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Marshall. Here's Temple. Looking for his first basket still in this one. They shoot again. And it's Martin with the rebound. Well, the Rockets shooting just 38% for this game so far. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Kenyon Martin Jr. at the line for 2.
And he drops it first. Woods checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Tate. And the Pelicans making a change here. Both good from the line that time. New Orleans in the lead. To the right side. Pass to Temple. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Lewis. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Wood misses.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Lewis, and it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, nice job that time by Wood going after the block and getting it.
Checking in for the Pelicans.
Green against Ingram. Outside Graham. Here's Williamson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
Shooting for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Williamson. Williamson hits them both. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. And it's Gordon in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
So much fun to watch John Wall get tricky with the rock and create for himself. That is special work right there.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Williamson. And stolen by Wood. Wall against Graham. And finished off by Tice.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Christian Wood picks one up.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Wall against Graham. Wall no good. And New Orleans shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Wood against Graham. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Gordon outside. With the teardrop. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's blocked by Wood. And he's able to get it back. Wall against Graham. Wall, the pass to Green. Here's Wood. And that comes off the assist by Green. Wood's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wood taking good advantage of his size and his height, getting him a look at the hoop right there.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
You know, in his high school days, Ingram led his team to 4 straight North Carolina State titles. Easy to see why just about every college in the country was lining up to recruit him.
Tate's checked in for the Rockets. And so he hits both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside, Green. Outside, Tate. Pass to Wall. Now Green. Soft touch off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
They get it again.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Right side, Graham. Pass to Valanciunas. It's tipped, and they recover it. Hart from long range. Pelicans keep it alive.
Big offensive board. They can milk that clock even more now.
Clock at 6. Ingram with the ball. The 3. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Wall. Back to Green. Tice passes to Green to tie it up. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Graham. And he lobs it up. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
This is the guy Williamson wants to be for his team, the player they can count on in the clutch moments.
Outside, Green. Oh, deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Houston calls timeout. They're behind by 2. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Devante Graham.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus is going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Well, here's the summary of what Stephen Silas went over with his team during the break. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
To the inside, here's Porter. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Williamson, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Daniel Tice.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
No good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Tate's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Inside, tipped. Oh, stolen by Tate. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Pass to Wood. Wall against Graham. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Now here's Hart. Outside Graham. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. New Orleans calls timeout.
The Pelicans call timeout. And your Clutch City Pacers.
Seconds left to play in the fourth. 5 on the clock. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Timeout called. Houston. They're losing by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it finish.
Pelicans on D. The lead is 2. Wall, the pass to Wood. Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Pelicans.
Take a break. Take a break.
Josh Hart. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Here's Wall, and he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
This is John Wall at his on-fire best.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Shoot 2.
At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. From deep. No luck on that one, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Christian Wood. That's his second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for New Orleans, Devante Graham, taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And, you know, in my opinion, Graham needs to focus on being more consistent. Raising those shooting percentages, I think, goes a long way to his development.
And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. And so it's Houston with it. Wall, the pass to Tatum from deep 3-point range. It's not going to go for him. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.